Everybody, and welcome to the Yarn Thing podcast with Marley Bird. We try and do the podcast live every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock Mountain Time. That's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, and 11 o'clock in the Midwest. If you are anywhere else in the world and would like to join us live for the broadcast, please Google what time 10 o'clock Mountain Time is for you. I used to live in Denver, Colorado, so that's why I still say 10 o'clock Mountain Time, because that's just ingrained in my head. After 13 years, that's just where it is, people. But better yet, you could always just hit subscribe right here to the Marley Bird YouTube channel. Make sure you click that little notification bell so you're notified whenever I do go live here or release a new video. We would love to have you join in as a subscriber here. We also have the Marley's Minions Facebook group where we do a lot of connection with one another as far as lots of discussion and encouragement and support. And it's just a wonderful group over on Facebook, and it's called Marley's Minions. And of course, there's always the Marley Bird Facebook page and my own website, which is, wait for it, Marley Bird. Just about Marley Bird everywhere you want to go. We do have lovely sponsors here of the Yarn Thing podcast, so we're going to say thank you to them right now. They include Stitches.events, Erin Lane Bags, Buffalo Wool Company, Creative Bug, and last but certainly not least, Yarnspirations.com, home of Red Heart Yarns, which is also the home of Chic Sheep by Marley Bird. So those are the lovely sponsors of the Yarn Thing podcast. We are happy that they support your favorite podcast. So there's that. This is quarter four, everybody. There's so much going on this quarter for knitters, crocheters, for food bloggers, for people who love to cook and bake. Like there's so much happening. And of course, we have a lot going on at marleybird.com. So much so that I have Caitlin here today to help me spread the news about a wonderful event she put together called 24 Days of Quickies. And I know some of you are like, wait a minute, that sounds really dirty. Trust me, I went there. I thought that too. And that's what makes it so funny. But it's actually a really great idea Caitlin had. And I'm going to let her tell it because I'm really excited. I get to just be the person that gets to do it and connect with all of my really super duper blogger friends that are amazing designers. You all love them too. But I'm kind of getting into it. All right. So Caitlin, I'm just going to let you take it.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Excuse me. So like Marley said, we have this really cool event coming up starting December 1st. So what is that? Sunday, I think it is. Coming up this Sunday. And so what we're going to do is for the 24 days counting down to Christmas, we are going to be having a different designer featured, and each of them will be giving you a free pattern. And this pattern is designed to work up in one day so that you can make it that day and be able to gift it either that night or the next day. And the whole premise behind this is, you know, we all want to make gifts for people that we love. I mean, we're knitters, we're crocheters. It's just kind of, I think, ingrained in us. And a lot of times, you know, at least for me, I pick out these like grandiose patterns that I want to do. And then it's like, oh, there's 3 weeks till Christmas and I wanted 5 gifts that I was going to make, and it's just not going to happen. So these patterns are all going to be things that you can really do very quickly. I think the majority of them are all crochet. I think we do have a couple knit in there.
I have a couple knit that I want to throw in there too. So people don't think I'm like not paying attention. I'm putting the links in the video description box because I know people are going to start asking for those just so that people know.
Yeah. So we have a blog post that went live today about 10 minutes ago, I think, that kind of explains everything that's going on. And so every day that blog post will be updated with whoever our featured designer is and a link to their pattern. And so we start off the month with Marley. She's going to be our first designer in the list. And we're not going to tell you the order because, you know, we want you to come back and be surprised. But we do have a bunch of the Joy creators in there. And then we also branched out to some of the other Yarnspiration influencers that we really haven't heard from before. But now that Red Heart is with Yarnspirations, we can reach out with them. We can collaborate with them. And we also have just some of our other friends coming along for the ride that you might know about or you might not know about. So hopefully you'll learn at least one new person. All the projects are using Yarnspirations yarn. So anything Red Heart, Bernat, Karen, all of those things. From what I've seen so far, the majority of them seem to be using worsted weight. They haven't all submitted yet, so I can't say everything. But typically a thicker yarn works up faster. But we've got some scarves and shawls and ear warmers and amigurumi and hats. And I mean, it's really running the gamut. I will say there's no sweaters, at least not yet. I
Could you
mean,
imagine making a sweater in a day?
more
No.
power to ya.
Maybe a
I
kid
mean, I
sweater?
guess you could do like one of those granny square sweaters, like the shrug sweaters,
Even
maybe.
that, I mean, half of a sweater for me is like making a baby blanket. Like, and
Right.
I'm not making a joke. Like, if I'm going to make an oversized sort of square sweater like that, I want it at least 30 inches wide for my body type. So you
Right.
put two of those, and then you have two, like, what, Whoopi size pieces for the arms. That's 4 days at least.
Yeah.
So
we don't have any sweaters now. I don't think there's any coming. So it is kind of all those accessories. And we have asked people to, look at the list as they're picking out what they're going to do so that we don't have too many repeats. We will have a couple, but I mean, obviously the patterns will be different and a different designer, different yarn and things like that. But this is really great too, because it always happens to me every year, no matter how hard I plan. There always seems to be like a party that sneaks up, or somebody comes to our dinner or our get together that wasn't necessarily supposed to be there in the first place. And I can't give out a gift to somebody and like to everybody there and not have something for one person. Like, I don't care if you tell me 24 hours before you're coming, like I still want to have something for you. It's just who I am. And so these projects are all going to be great for that you can get up, make it, and have it ready to go whenever you need it for. And so we're going to start on the 1st. We're going to run all the way through the 24th with a new pattern every day. So that even means Saturday and Sunday, you've got to come back and check out who's coming. And we've worked it out that a bunch of them are giving away a free PDF of their pattern on the day that they're featured as well. So you want to make sure that you come back and check and see if they're one of those patterns that you get to download for free as well.
are we going to be doing prizes or anything along those lines?
As of now, we haven't figured all that out yet. I don't know if we will or not, because you're not required to make anything. Maybe we'll do something at the end, like after Christmas. You can show us your projects or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Keep an eye on that blog post.
Okay. I like giving away stuff.
And check it out. Yeah, we'll have everything officially done. I'm trying to get all of the designers to tell me what weight of yarn they have, just so I can say like all projects are worsted weight or whatever, so you can start stash diving, because a lot of them are one ball projects and things like that, so you can really use up your stash as well.
Very cool. People are very excited about all of this. They're loving the idea. So many people are saying hello from Ontario, Florida, California, my friends in Colorado who are snowed in. Like, I don't know what happens. I move away and all the snow comes. Like, what the heck? And my kids are just so bummed because all of their friends are getting all these snow days and they're like, I have to go to school. So whatever. I'm like, whatever, kids. We have Orlando and Kentucky and Germany and Maples and Pennsylvania. Hey, home to Miss Caitlin here. And then my friend Rhonda. Rhonda just won the knit prize for the 3-2-1 gift along for week 2. So she finished the Sunset Song knit cowl. I had to think about what it was called. So she is at home knitting away today, having fun. So many people are just listening and they're excited. It said that it sounds like a lot of fun, and it's something I think it's interesting. We've done a really good job, I think, Caitlin. Let's pat ourselves on the back, trying to get a lot of really good, quick, easy, yet entertaining for the knitter or crocheter, exciting for the person who's going to receive it, items going on for the last, 2 months happening now. Mm-hmm. And this is just an extension of that. And I love that we're bringing in our friends, because we always talk about, the rising tide lifts all boats, and we all want to connect with one another. And there are so many wonderfully talented designers out there that I just love what they do. So I'm excited that we get to collaborate in some sort of a way. And I can say, hey, look, check out this person, check out what they've done. look at what this one quickie pattern you could make in a day and have it done in no time. And who's to say that these patterns don't become like your go-to pieces, right? Like,
Right.
it's really cool.
And the majority of patterns so far are all coming in as new patterns. So it's like stuff you've never seen before. So it's not even like you're going to go out and find it until the day that they go live. And I forgot to mention, we have two very special designers who are going to join Marley live to do a tutorial on their particular project. But I can't tell you more. It's going to be a surprise. You have to keep an eye on the blog post and the Facebook page, and we'll announce it as we get closer to those dates.
That's cool. I know who they are, you guys. You're going to love them. You're going to love them. I love them. They're like some of my favorite people in the whole wide world. So this is great. The 24 Quickies is great. It starts on Sunday, December 1st, but that's not the only thing we have going on right now. So I feel like we need to tell everybody a little bit about other stuff we have happening.
Yeah. So let's talk about the 3-2-1 gift along, because this is the
Yes.
last week. We talked about the winner.
Yes.
So
Or
this
the knit
is
one. The crochet one was a lady named Carrie.
right.
So she was the week 2 winner for the crochet, and we had
Right.
chosen 2 other week 1 winners. They were listed in the Marley's Minions Facebook group.
Yeah. And so if you don't know about this, again, another blog post, I think Marley put the link below. But this was a great idea with Yarnspirations that Marley teamed up with them and Tamra from Moogly. And I think you can see one of the patterns in the back there underneath your shawl. But so it's
It is underneath the shawl, yeah.
it's a 3-week gift along program. So here's this week's crochet version that Marley's holding up.
Do you guys want to see? This is what I made in the video. The video was just released.
Yes. And
Can I just tell you how much I love this hat?
I love it.
I really love this hat.
I keep trying to get her to
And
send me one of them, but
it's awesome. Well, Christmas is coming up.
Oh, okay.
And your favorite color is blue.
Mm-hmm.
So just be patient.
But so the one that she's wearing, these are the 1-ball projects. So we're down to the last week. 1-ball knit hat and 1-ball crochet hat are both available today. Last week was 2 balls, and we had the Sunset Song cowl that was knit, and then Tamra had the
bandana,
City Chic bandana, I think it was.
Yep.
There's too many words in these names.
I know.
Then the week before that, we had 2 3-ball projects, and we had the wrap that you can see, the Madison wrap from
the purple one
Tamra,
right there.
And the Grayson scarf, which was a black, white, gray scarf that Marley had designed. So they're really great. And again, you know, they're not going to be as fast as our quickies, but they're still going to be fast.
And people are finishing them. Like,
balls.
People have them done, especially the crochet ones. Like, those are just, they're going like nobody's business.
Right.
The knit one, I've seen several knit scarves actually finished, which kudos to you. Scarves and I are not like really good friends because I feel like they take a long time to make, and I get bored making scarves. So I have very few scarf patterns, but there's a lot of people who have finished the scarf. I've seen a couple of the cowls that are finally done, and people are loving them. I love mine. I have mine over here too. I didn't put it on because I realized I wore it like last Tuesday. So okay, I'll take this off because it's really warm. But yeah, I've seen that. A lot of bandana cowls, people loving them, using the chic sheep yarn, using color changing yarn, making it all solid. Lots of different changes going on there. It's been really good. I think it's been a really good event, especially for knitters and crocheters, because you guys know I try my best to bring together knitters and crocheters, but this time of year is usually just the crochet along. And so the fact that we were able to do a gift along where it was the 2 together, it's been quite successful. I'm very happy with it.
Well, and I love it too that, you know, when you look at the projects, they're not like, it doesn't have to be a gift. You can make it for yourself. You can save these patterns for any time to go and make it. So it's not like you have to make them right now. And plus, guys, you still have 4 weeks until Christmas. So you can realistically make any of those projects in the gift along as well. You'll have plenty of time to do it.
Yes. And then, because life is not crazy enough, I'm linking to the gift along because I forgot to link to it in the video description. So I'm doing it right now. Okay, there it is. If life wasn't crazy enough, many of you know that I do the game day mystery make along in the Marley's Minions group. And it has been a huge success the last 2 years. People love getting together, not knowing what they're going to make. We release a portion of the pattern every hour for 12 hours, and you make an entire piece. You don't know what you're making. It's fun. So after this last year's success, Caitlin and I were talking like, we really should try and do something like this in the fall. And it just seemed so appropriate to do it over Thanksgiving weekend. So instead of doing something on Thanksgiving Day, where the game day is on Super Bowl Sunday, we did it over Thanksgiving weekend. And we actually will begin on Friday. So this is called the Turkey Trot event. It begins Friday. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will release 3 parts of the pattern. So I'm just dividing the pattern up into 3. So you have a different part each day that will be released to you. But then on Sunday, the 1st, that'll be the end of the pattern. You'll also have an option to purchase the ad-free PDF should you choose to. You absolutely don't have to. It's still free on my website, but there are people who just want everything on one page. So if you want to purchase the ad-free PDF, it will be available on Sunday. Then you have 1 full week to complete your item and post it on the Marley's Minion Facebook group thread that is specific for finished items from the Turkey Trot. That's where we will randomly select winners for prizes. So for every 50 entries, we will give out 1 prize package from yarnspirations.com. So if there are just 50 entries, that's just 1 prize pack. If there's 500 entries, that's 10 prize packs, right? Am I counting that right? That doesn't sound right. 50? Yeah. Whatever. You know what I mean? For every 50, there's another prize pack.
There'd be 10 prize packs.
10. That's what I said. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, good. I'm like, I was like, getting that right? Am I getting that right? Yeah. So that's
but they have to be finished projects.
They have
for
to
this
be finished.
One.
Yeah.
So
for
like
this
in
one.
the gift along, it was just show us what you're working on.
Yeah.
But this one, we're giving you a full extra week and it has to be a finished project.
So it is a mystery. Of course, people are already asking me, what am I making? What am I making? I will tell you, it's not a shawl. So it's not a shawl, but it is something you do wear. We are using 3 balls of Karen latte cakes. So I just happen to have some here because, if you're a Marley's Minion, I've been to Michael's like 3 or 4 times lately. But this one here, this is actually the one I'm making, the knitted version.
Is that the petals one?
It's rose. It's called Rose Scented.
That's what I'm making mine in.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I love it. And it's so soft. I've never used it before. This is the first time I'm using it.
I had a knitter ask me, she's like, you know what, that latte cake, it's so fuzzy. And why would you ever want to use that? Because it hides all your stitches. And I put on there, you know what? It's soft, it's silky, and it's soothing. And I figured after a weekend with your family, sometimes you just want to sit down and you just want to relax on something, right? You just want to have something in your hands that you enjoy working with. And so the stitch pattern, of course, is going to be relatively simple. It's not going to be completely hidden in the fuzziness of the yarn. But having said that, we do have testers who have used other yarns and they look so good.
They really do.
Really good. Like I'm all, ooh, I gotta make that.
Yeah. So we haven't seen any in a solid color yet. So everything we are using is all some sort of variegated color change yarn. And I really think that helps to add the interest.
Yes.
To what we're doing.
Well, I mean, it keeps you going because
right.
It's like, what's the next color going to look like? And it's the stitch pattern that's going, like, it's cool. This one's called, Shocking Teal.
That's the other one I was looking at.
I love it. So I bought 3 of that. What else did I mean, come on now. I just buy a lot because
what was on sale and you had 20% off.
I did. It was on sale and I got another 20% off. This is called Horizon Blue.
That's really beautiful.
You can see here, there's a lot of options. We have somebody making it right now with Roll With It Melange. Mm-hmm. We have somebody making it with Roll With It Tweed. I don't know where my Roll With It Tweed is. Anyways, all of that is to say, do you have to use latte cakes? No. If you do want to use latte cakes, they're only available at Michael's. So you have to go to Michael's. I think I read somewhere that they're on sale right now too. Like I know they were on sale last week, but I think they're on sale right now. And of course, with Black Friday coming along, you never know what's going to be on sale anywhere, but it's available. You don't have to start Friday if you don't want to. You could start Monday. You could spend the weekend knowing that this will be part of your future knitting and crocheting. It doesn't matter to me. I just want you to have fun. I want you to have something exciting to make. I really think that by Sunday you will know what you're making, so you don't have to wait forever for the mystery to be solved. It is for knitters and crocheters. All the information you need as far as The yarn amounts, the needles suggested are listed in the blog post that's in the description box. I have not listed the gauge. The reason I have not listed gauge is I want you to work on getting gauge when the pattern is released. I'm still finishing up the testing of the pattern. So the last thing I want to do is give you a gauge that just before the pattern comes out, and then you're upset. So that's just information I'm keeping to myself until the pattern is released on, well, part of the pattern is released on Friday. That will include the gauge that you're expected to get. But for me, I used a size K hook for the crochet piece and a size 10 knitting needle for the knitting piece. And yes, you will need a crochet hook for the knitted piece as well. There's just one little bit. That was piece and bit put together, one little bit. There's one little bit that requires a crochet hook. I'm not asking you to crochet. You're going to be just fine. I promise you, you can do this. It's fun. All of the admin in the Marley's Minions group are testers. So when they pop on and you see a moderator or an admin is answering one of your questions, they know what the piece is. They're actually making or have made the piece. So you can trust them 100% when they tell you different things. So make sure you listen. I'm so excited for the turkey trot, Caitlin. Like, I'm so excited because I don't know, especially this year because the pattern's done. Like, it's been tech edited. People are testing it. Like, I've seen it made. We're ahead of the game so much. What'd you say?
We're ahead of the game.
We are ahead. We are never ahead, you guys. I'm never ahead. So this is huge. Even Caitlin likes it.
What does that mean?
You're like, ooh, I gotta make that. Like,
I know. I started it.
Did you really?
Yeah, but I had to start a second time because I had to change my hook size. So please make sure you swatch
otherwise it's not going.
Yeah, check your gauge is what I want to say because it's not crucial, but you're going to want it so that it looks the way the sample looks.
Yeah. And I did do the piece in 2 sizes. Mm-hmm. So it's small to large and the other one is extra large to 3X. So I'm making the extra large to 3X. So it fits me. I might add a little bit of extra instructions in case you happen to be large size, but more petite than I am because I'm 5'10". So I'm very, very tall. I think I will add some instructions of, hey, if you're petite and you want this to fit a little bit more to your stature, maybe do XYZ. So I might do that. I'm not sure yet because it looks so good. It looks so good. All right.
I'm excited for everybody to see it.
I know. Are you looking at the chat too?
No, I don't have it in front of me.
Oh, okay. Like I haven't even been looking at it because I've just been talking so much.
I can pull it up if you want me to.
No, I have it now. I have it. Gosh, let's see here. I'm trying to scroll up to where I'm seeing people. There's people here from Hawaii and Indiana and Michigan.
Hawaii.
It's early in Hawaii.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. I'm trying to see what they're saying. So many designers, so many choices of yarn, not enough time to do them all. Julie, preach, girlfriend. Totally hear you. Amy Stevens says that she is already on her tippy toes with excitement. Chris is guessing that one of the designers is Tamara from Moogly Blog. I don't know. I don't know. Who's that Tamara girl from Moogly
deny.
Blog? I don't know. Who's that lady? Who is she? I hear she's pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, Kathleen says, Marley, can you explain how the new 3-2-1 hat in the round for those who want to go that way? Kathleen, no. So if you want to make the hat in the round, you're actually going to have to make those adjustments on your own. It's a lot trickier to sit down and write the pattern in the round and present it out there than you might think. So the way I did the hat flat, I did that way on purpose. So that way, beginners could make this hat and have great success at it. And it really, honestly, it's super easy to just make it flat and seam it up. And the seam is not even like super visible, you guys. Where is it at? So on this one, it's right there. You just put it in the back of the hat. It's totally fine. And it just, you know what? It just is much more user-friendly for beginners. There's the seam on that one right there, than working in the round. And because I really wanted some beginner crocheters to have success and be able to share the excitement of crochet with their loved ones by giving them a gift of something they crocheted. And like, it's like, oh my gosh, it's a hat, you know, because when you're giving them a scarf or something, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, you made me a scarf. Woo. You know, because they just don't know. They don't know. But then all of a sudden, if it has a shape to it, they're like, whoa, you see what I got? I got a hat. Right? Because that's what happens. It totally happens that way. So I wanted to give that sort of accomplishment, that fun excitement for beginners to be able to give that at the holidays as well. So no, I'm not going to show you how to make it in the round. If you want to do that, you're going to have to make those adjustments. Also, it will change the texture up of the stitch that I used by working it in the round. It gives it a different look. So it'll just give you a different hat. So Kathleen, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do that. As far as the pom-poms, you do not have to use a pom-pom. I actually did not have enough yarn left over in one ball to make a yarn pom-pom, but I did a video on how to attach these faux fur pom-poms here on the Marley Bird YouTube channel. So,
and that's linked in the iCards of the video and in the blog post about the hat. So you can get it in both places.
So you can see, I just use a button. I mean, it just makes it does not go anywhere. It's so awesome. And honestly, like I have never been a big fan of these ones. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't need them. Now that I've bought them, I like buying them every time I go to the store. Every time I go to the store. Yeah, it's an epidemic. So yeah, okay, so there's that. Let's see here. Cheryl Clemens says that she made something for herself.
Yeah, Mary has in here that the latte cakes are $7.99 right now, which is $2 off, and they still have the 20% off coupon.
Ooh, so there's a deal. There's a deal.
Yeah,
that is so cool.
It is only 2 balls, correct, for the small, large size?
Yes, 2 balls. And we've confirmed that from the 3 people that have made the small, large size. That's what they are at, 2 balls. So we've confirmed that. You know what? I'm going to add this Rakuten. I know people they're like, oh, are you getting paid by them? No, I'm not. But here's the deal. I know right now I am purchasing so much stuff online. Let me write this down before I forget. Rakuten link. I'm purchasing so much stuff online and I'm using that Rakuten thing. You add it to your Chrome or your Firefox or whatever, or there's an actual app on your phone that if you go through there as you go to look at Amazon or Michael's or Nike or wherever it may be, you actually get cash back. Now, somebody mentioned that they didn't want to do it because then they're allowing them to track your purchasing spending habits. Yeah, probably true. But you know what? Here's a news flash, everybody. YouTube is watching, Chrome is watching, your phone is listening, Alexa in your house, she's totally listening. Everything's already listening to you. So if you're going to get, listened to or followed or tracked, why not get some money from it? That's at least that's how I feel. That's just where I am with all of that. But the Rakuten link, you guys, it totally works. Like I'm getting money back just as I purchase stuff online simply by going through their little link thing. So before I used to be like, I'm not doing that. It's such a hoax. Why do I want to bother with that? My friend Jolene is the one. She's like, dude, get it now. Because she knows how much I buy online. And so I got it. I started getting money back. And I'm like, that just makes sense. Then I'm not just leaving money on the table. It doesn't cost you anything. I mean, I guess it just costs you them tracking your spending habits. But if you are going to be purchasing a lot of stuff online, if you're ordering from Michael's online to get the latte cakes, use that Rakuten link. I just put it in the video description. I guess I hit save.
Yeah,
and you can know at least I sent you.
You could buy online and pick it up in the store if you don't want to do the shipping. I know, that was cool.
Yeah, so it's cool. So I am not paid from like they're not a sponsor of the podcast. If you use my link, I do get is it called affiliate money? Referral? Like I get a referral credit, which is awesome. But honestly, guys, just trying to save you some money, because think about it this way. If you're buying stuff online for the holidays and like your family members are all cool with it, whoever, if your partner, your husband, your wife, whatever, and they don't know you have Rakuten, right? They don't know you're getting some money back. So then you get some money back. Maybe it's a couple $100. Now all of a sudden you have a couple $100 you can go spend on yarn, right? So I'm just helping you out here. It all works together. So anyways, I'm just throwing that out there. Do you have another one to say?
Yeah, Rhonda says here that she's excited about the turkey trot, but she's worried she won't be able to keep up. And guys, it's okay. We're breaking it up into 3 days for the pattern to try to break it down for you. Unless you're super fast and that's kind of all you're doing all day, you're not going to finish it in 3 days.
Especially the knitting one. Knitting just takes so much longer than crochet.
Right.
So the knitting one, like I'm almost done with my crochet one. The knitting one, like I'm still I'm only like 4 inches in. It just takes a while. So the knitting one especially is going to take some time. And it's okay.
And that's why you have the extra week to post.
That's right. And here's the cool thing, guys. I get to make the rules. So if at the end of the day, no knitters are done yet and I get to extend it for knitters, I will. So, you know, don't fret. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
This is funny. So Sashana says, I think I'm more excited for the turkey trot than actually Thanksgiving. And I love Thanksgiving.
That's sweet. Best comment yet.
I love that.
That's so great.
And there are people saying they would like the petite versions because we've got some shorter people that want to follow along.
I think that's smart too. So I will contact my tech editor and say, hey, can we just put a note in here for, you know, side note, if you're petite, you know, chain this many or cast on this many or whatever. I think I just think that's a smart idea. That's a smart idea. And this is, I mean, guys, the pattern is very forgiving. It's not like form fitting or anything like that. So it's very forgiving. You're going to be good. Yeah. All the information, guys. So I put a link. Let me just confirm in the video description box what I have right now. I have the 24 days of quickies. That's each day we are going to link to a designer's pattern for an item that you can make in one day. Okay. So it's a quickie item you can make in one day. We have the turkey trot with Marley Bird that starts on Friday. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Join the Marley's Minions Facebook group because you never know. We might release something Thursday night. Just a little suggestion there, okay? So we have the turkey trot, which starts Friday. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we have this is the last week of the 3-2-1 gift along project. And it is the one ball items. I'm going to add a little surprise thing here. Okay, it's the one ball items. I don't have the knit hat here because I took it to the Michigan game last weekend. I wore it at the Michigan game because it was blue. And I am not a Michigan fan, but I was there to support my husband. So I wore blue. And then this is the same hat, but this is the one that was made for the sample. This is the one I made on air on the video. And both of those should be released by now. Like they're both here on the YouTube channel. If you don't mind, please go and hit like on those videos and leave a comment that, hey, I like this video. And if you just want to let it run in the background, that works too. That's awesome. So yeah, all the pitches. Oh, and then I added the Rakuten link. Am I saying that right? Rakuten?
I
don't know. They make all these funny commercials about it too, but it really does save you money, guys, because you get money back. Like it pops up on my computer. It's like, do you want to activate this for this website? And I'm like, yes, please. And then I order from Amazon and I get money back, or I order from Ulta and I get money back. And I order from Nike and I get money back. And Michael's, I get money back. Lots of money back.
Just one other comment here. Somebody was asking about how do they join the turkey trot and stuff. There is a link down below, but it's on the Marley Bird blog for both the turkey trot and the 24 quickies of December. So just go to the blog and search through the blog post. There are two of the most recent ones that you'll find. It'll tell you the dates, what you have to do, what you need. Everything will be there.
Yep. It's pretty easy stuff. We don't make you like sign up or anything as of yet. I mean, next year stuff might change. We might make you sign up just so we have a good idea of what's going on and who wants to be a part of it. But for this year, this is how we roll, trying to keep it as simple as possible. Those of you who are like, I have too much to do on Thanksgiving. She's nuts. I'm not going to make anything. And then like, it's going to be Thanksgiving night. You're going to have looked through all of those special advertisements for Black Friday. You're going to be sitting there and you're going to be like, maybe I should start making something. What should I make? Oh, Marley's doing a turkey trot. Do I have some yarn? And all of you are going to go stash diving and you're going to pull out the yarn and you're going to get all excited and boom, you're going to have an awesome item. It's just going to happen. That's the way it's going to be. Yep. There you have it. Marley has spoken. Have you seen the hashtag Marley made me do it? Like there are people, Lori started it.
That is awesome.
Lori started it. She's like, it was really Marla. Marla started it. Marla's like, I don't need any more yarn.
She's a troublemaker.
Marla's one of the moderators in the Marley's Minions group, guys. She's fantastic. She makes me laugh so much. But She writes, Marley made me go back to Michael's and get more yarn. Like, I need more yarn. I already have roll with it tweed for this project, but now I got to go get latte cakes. So she gets more yarn and she's totally blaming me. So then Lori jumps in and is like, yeah, let's blame Marley. And then she does hashtag Marley made me do it. So then I put the little like devil with the wings, like Bitmoji on there. So I'm going to make a square tag with my Bitmoji. That's the devil with the wings, and do hashtag Marley made me do it. So like, you could just help me, like you buy yarn, you come home, you bought more yarn. Marley made me do it. I had no choice. It was Marley's fault.
Hey, I just got to call this out. Michelle Townsend just put in here that apparently Michael's is going to have a 30% off coupon on Thanksgiving Day from 6 to closing. And that's online and in store. So you don't even have to leave. Like, just get out your phone, have it ready to go, and then you can get 30% off of it. So just letting you know.
And I know you get money back from Rakuten with that, whatever that's called. How do you
it says
say that name?
Somebody said it's like Rakuten.
Rakuten?
Yeah, like you're maybe racking in the money. I don't know.
Whatever. Rack it in. That one, like rake it in. I don't know. Whatever it is, guys, it totally works. You should totally do it. I know I keep harping on it, but it totally works. It's great. It's awesome. You know what else totally works? I just watched a video on, this is totally like curveball, throwing it out there from left field, all the good things, right? Knit Companion. I watched a video that Stacey Perry from Very Pink Knits did about Knit Companion. And I've had Knit Companion for years and I've never used it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to watch her video to see what because at first I was like, how can she do a tutorial? And then I watched it and I'm like, well, now that makes sense. So now I'm just all about the Knit Companion. So Stacey totally helped me understand Knit Companion. So that's fantastic. So that's something y'all should totally look into because it's really awesome. Okay. That's it. I'm good. I know. I'm sorry. Can you tell I'm like totally hyped up? I haven't even like had coffee. I'm just I
hope you sleep this weekend.
I think it's because I did sleep last night because the night before I did not have a very good night's rest, but I've got big things happening today and big stuff to do. And I just got to get excited and jazzed about life. Mute. There you
Sorry
are.
about that.
That's all right. All right. Do you have anything more to add about the quickies? I did add the quickie thumbnail to this post so that people will pull up. They're going to be like, she spent like 5 minutes talking about quickies and then the rest of the time talking about this raccoon something or other. And
no, just be sure sign up for the email because we have special emails going out that will help you stay on track, like of knowing when things launch and when they're going on. And just keep up with the Facebook page because we're going to be posting there and in the Marley's Minions group. If you have questions, Marley's Minions is the best place to go. Throw them in there because all the moderators there have worked on the Turkey Trot project or are in the process of it. So they're going to be great to help you out with questions.
That's cool. Harmony Terry is asking me a question, and Harmony, I'm going to tell you that technically, yes, you could use that yarn you're asking about. I don't know how it will look. Like it's not a yarn that I would choose, but you could try that out if you must. But I think it'll take more than 2 skeins of that. So there's that. Okay. I can't say the name of the yarn. I'm not supposed to. That's why. Somebody is asking, am I wearing the super simple shawl? Yes and no. This is more than one ball, but it's a super simple shawl tech style. I just went further, and then there's scallops. And so this pattern is actually in, it's not this one, obviously, because this one's knit, but the one that's for crochet, the complete crochet collection for beginners. There's a shawl like this in that one. So that's what that is. But yeah, it's the super simple shawl body with really pretty scallop edges because I love it. I love this yarn. Colorscapes. Ooh, the Turkey Trot, you guys. One of the testers made it in Colorscapes. Tell them.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
The coloring comes out great. It shows off the stitches amazingly. It's beautiful.
And the roll with it tweed. Can we just say that Ashley's piece is phenomenal on her?
Yes.
It's phenomenal. I can't wait for you guys to see this. Like, I'm so excited. Like, and I love both of them. I love the crochet one and I love the knit one. Like, I'm so excited about this. I really hope you guys love it. I really hope you guys love it. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Linda Russell, can you still use Joann's and Hobby Lobby's coupons too? I'm wondering if she's asking if she can use those at Michael's. I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to ask your local Michael's, but that's it. That's all I have. All right. So just to recap, 24 days of quickies. I love that name. 24 days of quickies. My husband was like, what? Turkey Trot with Marley Bird, 3-2-1 gift along, and the link, the Rakuten, that link. It works. Totally. It's great. Okay. That's it. We're going. This is the end of the show. So long, farewell, Avita said goodbye.
That's my favorite movie.
I love that movie. It's so good. It's not my favorite. What's my favorite movie?
Mary Poppins.
Hey, she loves me, you guys. She loves me. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the Yarn Thing podcast with Marley Bird and Caitlin. We are hoping that you participate with us. Make sure you join the Marley's Minions Facebook group. We always give all the information you need there or on the Marley Bird Facebook page. Hit subscribe to the Marley Bird YouTube channel. Make sure you like this video and leave a comment below to let us know that you're going to participate in one of them, or what's your favorite thing to make or get at Christmas. Just share with us. Just let us know. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.